What's up guys, Dawson Weedrick Nerdy in many ways, and today, boy do I have a nerd rant for you guys. So, I recently just released a video of my top 10 favorite Star Wars films, not top 10 best, top 10 favorite, and I appreciate your views on that, but I was thinking more about this new trailer for Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, and no doubt all of you have seen it up to this point. And I've seen a lot of different theories about what it means for Emperor Palpatine with his laugh in the trailer, and different things that have been said and theorized about what the movie's going to be about. And so today I want to tell you about a theory that I came up with after having a conversation with a friend of mine. So like I said, I was talking to a friend about the trailer and about the Star Wars Saga and about different things that happen in it and what should happen in Episode 9. And I feel like I have a theory, at least for me, it would be the perfect ending to the Star Wars Saga. So I want to start off with the dark side theory. And so of course, with the end of the trailer, you hear the laugh of Emperor Palpatine, voiced by Ian McDiarmid. And so, it's just such an iconic laugh. And so that begs the question, is he back? What kind of role is he going to play? How involved is he going to be? And so I have two different theories two different things that could happen in this movie with the dark side. Number one, Darth Sidious could be back. And we've seen in different novels and different comic books in the Star Wars universe and that are canon, where Darth Sidious does come back, or a Sith Lord can come back, whether it be through the possession of an object, or through the affecting of a person, or even the full-on possession of a person. And so Darth Sidious could be the one who's behind Supreme Leader Snoke, and who is now behind Kylo Ren. And of course, this is even more backed up when you see the whole gang, where the Rey, Finn, Poe, C-3PO, all those guys on a planet where there seems to be a wreckage of the Death Star. And now a lot of people are trying to figure out, is this the Death Star that was destroyed by Yavin 4, or the one destroyed by Endor in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi? So what I think happened is, I think they're on the planet Endor, because if Darth Sidious is back, and he is behind everything, why would he be on the Death Star that's by Yavin 4, where he was on the one by Endor when he was destroyed? And so that begs the question, what else happened on Endor? Well, the burial and burning of Anakin Skywalker. We'll get back to that in a minute. And the other part of it is Darth Plagueis, the master of Darth Sidious, who is only mentioned in Episode 3 when Darth Sidious is trying to use a little bit of word usage to tempt Anakin Skywalker to the dark side. And he's known, at least in that story told by Palpatine, that he had power over death. And how he could have achieved that is, again, through the possession of objects or even people. So it could be revealed that Darth Plagueis, the basically ultimate bad guy, the one who trained Palpatine, could be the one behind everything in the Star Wars Saga. He could have been in control of Emperor Palpatine, could have been in control of Supreme Leader Snoke, and could have been in control of Kylo Ren, now in Star Wars Episode 9. And now transferring on to the light side of things. So before I really get into that, I have to ask the question. So in the prequel trilogy, there's a prophecy stated where someone has to bring balance to the Force, and it's believed that it is Anakin Skywalker.
With your permission, my master, I have encountered a Vergence in the Force.
A Vergence, you say?
Located around a person?
A boy. His cells have the highest concentration of midichlorians I have seen in a life form. It's possible he was conceived by midichlorians.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force. You believe it's this boy?
I don't presume.
But you do. Revealed your opinion is.
Trust him.
With all due respect, Master, is he not the chosen one? Is he not to destroy the Sith and bring balance to the Force?
So the prophecy says.
It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
Now the question is, was the Force balanced? Was balance brought back? Now it's been assumed that with Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, when Anakin Skywalker throws Darth Sidious into the pit or the core of the Death Star, and the Death Star is destroyed, and Anakin Skywalker has died, now being turned back to the light side. It was assumed for years that that brought balance to the Force, and that was the end of Anakin Skywalker's story. But we see in Episode 7, The Force Awakens, that balance is not restored. In fact, it's just the same exact situation as it was before Return of the Jedi happened. And so, what has to happen in order for the Force to be restored? And again, I mentioned how the Death Star that is featured in the trailer is most likely the one on Endor. If again, that is Palpatine coming back, it would end up being on Endor. And I mentioned how Anakin Skywalker, after he died, was burned and buried on Endor. So, what I think could and should happen, because of the title The Rise of Skywalker, and because of the prophecy in the prequels, I believe that Anakin Skywalker, whether it be through the embodiment of the Force or through Rey herself, could be brought back or resurrected to ultimately bring back balance to the Force. And that would just be the most awesome thing ever. In fact, there's rumors saying that Hayden Christensen has gone to the studio to do some voice acting for Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. And in fact, there's even teased scenes between Luke and Anakin finally meeting face to face after seeing each other at the end of Return of the Jedi. And so, again, this will bring everything to fruition. Again, this is mentioned in the teaser trailer that this is the last movie of the Star Wars Saga, of Anakin Skywalker's story. And so, it would only make sense for Anakin Skywalker to be resurrected and finally fulfill his destiny, and finally have that determined in a film that the Force was indeed restored. And so that's my theory, guys. Just wanted to know what you guys think about it. Again, I thought a lot about this, and I feel like it makes sense. I feel like it'd be the best direction for Star Wars Episode 9. But again, just let me know what your thoughts are about it and what direction that J.J. Abrams should take the Star Wars saga with the final installation. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure again to check out Bricks Comics and SVU Watch It YouTube channels, and I'll see you guys next time.